In the previous episode, I made the most realistic item farm, and today I am going to deal with automated crafting, washing, and smelting, so you better stay here because this is going to be an amazing episode. But first, let me descend to the Nether. Hey, it's good to see you here. Well, the thing what I'm after right now is the Netherite upgrade, so I hope that I will find some Netherite upgrades in these. Oh wow. Oh, it's a wither. Look at that. That is so amazing. It's a wither statue. I'm also going to grab some nether wart. Always good to have. Get the potion business running. So here is the create mechanic. Look at that. It is so amazing. I just opened the gate. Oh, smithing template. All right, this is the blaze upgrade. Well, I don't need the blaze upgrade, right? A lot of blazes. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die here. Okay, there is a chest, and it's the Netherite upgrade. There we go. You just love to see it. Well, it was a bit easier than I thought it's going to be. Yeah, thank you, Netherite upgrade. Thank you, Virgin. You just saved the video. I have a full Netherite armor. That's just great. That's just great. I think it's peak survival gameplay. And now it's time to make the automatic bulk processing. I would like to just quickly summarize what is going to happen. I am going to make washing stations and smelting stations. Whenever I would like to craft something or wash something or smelt something, I'm just going to click on the given block. I'm going to address it to that certain station, and then the rest will be done. But I would like to show it to you how it works in practice. Now I just have to find the right way to place these houses. And I think this place right here could be a pretty great thing for that. So first things first, I will do the crafting 3x3 grid. Alright, it's 3x3. Let's just direct all of them into the same place. This is actually a test phase for me because I have never done this, and this is a pretty new thing for me in case of the new update. Alright, I'm gonna just place a buffer container here, the chest, and I will put the packager here. And now, since I want to do some houses in line, I am going to make the bulk processing for washing here. And now let me do the belt movement and test it out with a simple water wheel. I'm not going to go fancy with it. Well, now the question is, I think, yeah, it should be a bit slower to be able to wash stacks. I'm going to remove it as of the time being. Now there we go. Yeah, it's perfect. It works perfectly. And now it's time to make the other bulk processor. There we go. So everything works accordingly, although they are so ugly. So I'm just going to wash the sand, and I'm going to smelt the coppers. Let's see. Oh, I think they are going pretty slow. So yeah. So the copper was done right around this block, and this was 2. Can be a bit faster. All right. So mechanic wise, it's done. So this is going to be the new thing. I am willing to put the packager right over here, put a frogport on top, and call it washing Walter. I'm gonna put the other frogport here and call it smelting Sebastian, crafting Carol. Right here, I am going to put another one. Get the funnels running. And now I have to make these chain conveyors. Oh my gosh. A lot of new things in this episode, huh? It's so amazing. It's so great to have all these things. Alright, so here is the packager. Let's put it here. Put the frog on top, and let's call it Home Herald. Well, hopefully I will be able to connect them. Let me just see that. Maybe they are too far away. Oh, perfect. Crafting arrow, and I will do washing Walter. Yeah, I have these here. Yeah, I have 2 stone shovels, but what if I want to make an iron shovel? And how I can do that is I just select the recipe. You can see it's here, and I say that I'm going to send it to Crafting Carol. Now let's see if it works. I will get everything settled and come and get back with the results, because this is definitely not how it should work. Alright, so after some creative bits and bobs, I just find out the right way. How should I do that? So I had to right click the backside of these crafters with a wrench. Well, the reason why I was not aware of this whole thing is because I haven't seen anyone doing it in survival just yet. Maybe I was just missing out on some episodes, but it should work. Question is, does it really work? Yeah, so that was all. I feel like now I should be on the same page. Alright, now it works. Oh, that's great. That's great. So, well, now it looks everything is working pretty well. I have to put some redstone power underneath them and they will be great. Oh, there is just another thing before I start building. Now I can actually get some waxes and, you know, I can finally do the waxing of the copper blocks. So now it's time to build. So this is the build done. Although the interior is not completely done, well, it's actually not done at all, but it works. I set it up the chain conveyor system, which is sending the packages back and forth, and I think they turned out amazing. I'm going to showcase it for you because I think, yeah, that's the best way to like properly showcase that. So for example, let me just send some raw coppers to Smelting Celly, and when I come over here with the free cam, I can see that the package is going here. Well, this is the fastest it can go because this is spinning with the maximum velocity, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day it's still slow because the conveyor belts are really slow. But you know, that's what I need to actually smelt a stack of items. And it just goes back to my storage. And if I check on copper, you can see it's increasing. And the same thing goes for the crafting. So for example, let's say that I will need a wooden sword. Well, that's not too hard. I will send it to Crafting Carol. It will send the package again. And now, crafting. You see, it's perfect. It works amazing. Well, since this video ended up being too short, I just decided that I am also going to add another segment, which is going to be about making the infinite food factory. Well, for that, I have to have a fan. I will need a precision mechanism and the brass casing. I will need a big cogwheel and I will need water wheels, which I do not have at the moment. Ooh, I hope, yeah, okay. I just have to get used to marking the destinations underneath, because sometimes I just send the items that I want to collect to the smelter and that's not the best thing I can do. Right, so let's just test out the crafting terminal. So I do not have any water wheels right now, but if I say Crafting Carol, and let me just count the time. Okay, so it was around 30 seconds, which is a lot in this case, but at the same time, I think that when I will make my official storage room, it will be perfect. Alright, so now let's head to the Rusty Crust. I'm gonna put this thing right over here, because it's underneath the chest, actually. Okay, let's just put it over here. Right underneath this place, I am going to put the fan at first, and then the campfire, then the gearbox, and the large cogwheel, and the speed controller. And now I can place down the water wheel. Alright, the water wheel here, and the water. Alright, let's make it full speed. Alright, let's set up the chest right over here-ish. Yep, that will be great. Maybe I will do some adjustments in the future, I guess. And the chute here, and the funnel here. Switch the direction, and now it's time to get the potatoes. Oh, okay, yeah. So the main thing is that I have to wait until it turns into a cooked potato, then I can filter it. Yeah, I totally forgot about it, right? Now it's good. And it should work as it is. Nice. And I think I also have to filter out the rotten potato or the poisonous potatoes. Yeah, it could be good. So it will be thrown into this chest on demand. Yeah, now I just have to find a big way to reach this chest, but other than that, it's great. It looks great. Of course, this is going to be something related to food and maybe a restaurant. I don't know. I think the Rusty Crust name is pretty suiting. It's maybe a food preparing warehouse, but yeah, it will be my food supply. And I think that's a perfect purpose for this whole thing. Well, other than the rusty tanks, it's probably not so healthy. And maybe the Food Standards Agency is not going to be satisfied with how I do it and with the name that it's Rusty Crust. But hey, that's the name. That's the name, Rusty Crust. So, well, it speaks for itself, I guess. Right, just another thing that I just wanted to mention, I'm going to do the road here and all the nature stuff around, so trees and stuff. Just, you know, I didn't forget about it. I just have to find some free time. And I think it was an amazing episode because we have done this mass processing system with washing, smelting, and crafting. That's amazing. Probably that was the first thing that I really wanted to do in this new Create update. And for sure, I also have my Netherite gear. With that being said, I just want to wish you an amazing day, amazing week. Join my Discord for schematics and let me know what else would you like to see on this map because, well, there are a lot of space and I have a lot of ideas. So take care everyone, and until the next video, bye bye!